Welcome back, Devils fans. Another close one and another devastating loss to this New Jersey Devils club. We fall in overtime 3-2 to the Philadelphia Flyers, a team that I've despised since childhood. And folks, it was not a pretty one. We didn't get the job done tonight. We played well enough to win, but we also played bad enough to lose. It was one of those games where it could have went either way. We had the 1-0 lead, and then the Flyers tied at 1-1. Then we had the 2-1 lead, and then the Flyers tied at 2-2. And unfortunately, Jack got a little cutesy with the puck in overtime, tried to drop it to his brother Luke, and it got stolen, and Tippett buried it, and that's it. And that's how the cookie crumbles. At the Rock tonight, Devils fall 3-2 in overtime. And it was just a stinker. I was at the game. And those are just deflating losses. Mr. Timo Meier also nowhere to be found again tonight. And I think a lot of you in the comments on the Timo video refused to believe that he was injured. And I think Lindy even spoke to the media today. There was a lot of quotes and things basically acknowledging that he's not 100%. And I'm not trying to excuse it, but again, on an 8-year contract, I'm not going to murder the guy a fraction of the way through season one after signing the extension. With that being said, I think I am now at the point where, unfortunately, Timo needs to come out of the lineup until he's healthy, until he can contribute to the club. I do think that him, while admirable to try to play through injury, I think he's hurting the team more than he's helping. And so I would like to see him sit in the press box till he's healthy, and let's see who we could call up and who can inject some livelihood into the lineup. It's just one of those things where it's a tough situation. I'm sure Timo wants to be out there, but you're not helping the club any by playing through injury. And unfortunately, I think he's got to come out of the lineup, and someone has to be called up. And let's see where we go from here. The peanut butter and jelly broken up. Hughes and Bratt split up, and I think that's also a mistake. We've been doing the line juggling all season to try to get guys going. And I think at this juncture, Jack and Jesper are so lethal together. I think they should be together long-term, and everyone else has to figure their shit out. You can't solve everybody's scoring droughts and woes, and, you just can't fix everything by playing them with Jack. Jack can't be everyone's hero. So I think we should really consider keeping Hughes and Bratt together long-term and trying to figure out what we're going to do with the rest of the lines. But I don't think it's fair to Jack to keep shuffling the lines up and trying to have him fix everyone's problems. It's just not right, and I don't think it's in the best interest of the hockey club. I don't know that we will see that, but it's something I would like to see. And again, goaltending tonight, Vitek made some big saves, but he didn't make the big one when it counted. I'm not going to kill him over the game, but he didn't do us any favors to win the game. And at this point, with our young defense training wheels off, learning on the job, we're going to give up great chances. And I think it's time that we just go get that goalie that could steal games. Unfortunately, with this inexperienced defense, it's looked porous on some nights. And we just need a guy back there who could really steal games. We need an above-average goaltender who could bail us out on nights like tonight. I do feel that, with better goaltending tonight, we could have possibly won the game. It just sucks. It's a pretty depressing night. I was at the game. I put a bunch of videos up. Check them out if you like to see the game stuff. But, devastating loss, brutal ride home from the Rock, and it's just upsetting, honestly. Every time I feel like we're kind of finding our way, we take some steps backwards. We still have played great over the last 11 or 12 games. I think we're 8-2-1 or whatever it is, but we started off in a hole, and now we're in a dogfight for a playoff spot, and it's not going to get any easier down the stretch. The ice gets smaller, the games get tighter, and we need to find a way to gut these wins out because no one's going to be giving us points for nothing. So, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. about tonight's game. But I'm also not going to kill Jack for that mistake. You know, with a guy like Jack, he brings a lot more than he hurts you, and I'll give Jack free rein any day to, you know, live by the sword, die by the sword. I will live and die by the sword of Jack Hughes any day. So, you know, he gave that up. That led to the game-winning goal tonight. But, you know, how many times has Jack won us games? Way more than he cost us. So I'm not going to get on Hughes for it. It's a mistake. I'm sure he'll learn from it. I'm sure him and Lindy spoke about it. It was a little bit of a lackadaisical pass attempt there that got stripped for the winning goal. But it's a sad night. It's a sad night. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Until next time, friends, let's go, Devils.